for disciple, the host of Spiritual Drive Show. She am mama peke, bring power, the power of life, Herbal Center, and I was Spiritual Drive Show. So, aha, me a share home near my bit say, Obeda Sudana winning Obida, Obasudana Woody, and I said, Obi, our pioneer one, our dying, and I said, Yaribitis a stroke, diabetes, hepatitis B. And I said, oh, pet, I will. I be discussing in our show. So, there was a your bomb pie man, one of the bomb pie man. There was a dear drew council, a draw away also, and the back count, Amawanya, Wahoto.
And auntie, she are many disciples. If you then you will be a brave one on tree, a good moon.
Our Click TV, now be in Shira.
Okay, Bima Obibia Aquaba Eba Click Telegram class. Classy, or has a Yabamo Nimdia Ewo and Hababam gaining knowledge in herbs and in all aspects, Eba and the physical aspect and then the spiritual aspect. Telegram class is here to give you that knowledge. Now, this class has been going on for quite some time. But send a class no in terms of addition be ko nanim no anu ntini ya the visual class ama hono and just say there was a classroom it's a class full with all the equipment addition there but you go so ya body nu hono that say nyame ya dom ye du hono mo a ye be ni nyina sa pepepe ama hu whatever that happens in the studio no say be ka bibia will demonstrate for you to know say na etie say na first time awaba na opese on join the class paper you can call the click office line no raba no be fa no aka chen say opese on join telegram class so join na do ono mo ensan class prefect wo honom betimi aka chen say opese on join study group. These study groups no leaders na wo mu no omo ba no they also going through process Omati dia yesua so far from the beginning and minimum starting omasua enyema bebree ntimi say all the hu ko bo mu a dia on tia se no busa on be chew dia bro ma adwen no so no omo de ba mecheche na manya understanding enru a mo fanche na network no hadwen ntimi me hye mo bo se ene meba na maba be cheche mu nyemom kakra efa flowers and then their spiritual aspect in the life of mankind. It's because mankind and because nipa dia etimi ye emaye yawo flowers binu mo ho no because of their spiritual potency and say omo nutrients amudima mankind intino. Most of these plants no you forget about say omo your plants. We always think say they are flowers. For instance, there's a plant called sun plants, okay, sun plants, but because of the flowers that it bears, okay, and with was a flower no ubenya seeds bi wo mu a etimi de oil, and because it's beautiful and then we can the same time bear these seeds and it is well known for that purpose, and only that is sunflower. It is our sunflower obi ya na edwe say flower na no edua no udua na flower no asate ban kitinkiti ne ababe kesi ne seed no plant no beba it bears leaves say na leaves, okay, leaves is what the air man pedua no bear leaves na ansana edu stage a beginity ababeye eye flower no ama eno so abe the seed na ewo mu no nti no these are some of them yanko straight to the enu ane eye no ana network na hadwen kakra no ye plant bi to say rose plant say oka rose plant etimi yo bi adwen say rose plant de enu ne den at times say bia na wo ye adwuma mo bi na adwuma na wo ya manipa no unhia say unhia the flower of sa plant no but unhia plant no ni leaves no ni na yi ni nyina oka che nipa ne say e bia bremi rose planter obon say aye na adwumu bebre ontiase why because rose flower no which the plant in the bears no flower no has gained popularity in the years of mankind into no we know it by its flower not the plant but just what I say we know it by its flower not the plant. These are some of the flowers we'll be studying them and you be quite deep you be how it mean impact on our spiritual life especially say the bia mekasa say oye obi a opese unye sunsumu adwuma tem bia no class we class a ekoma wo say wo tweme ha no a beginning no see I ever say mo the basics of herbs no it's not just that it will get to a time where we go deeper and deeper see we are floating submarine in yan dive we are still floating. It's bear in mind. Now make I say who class and na person on moi me envy the studio no to suit the studio for class and as a visual class and said by me bar I can have an assistant ebia winner or demonstrating my senate here you can also contribute towards such good deeds and then I believe that the Creator will bless you and your family as well. And then yen sanhwe rose flower no and run network ne hadwen ti no yantimi anko deep an church mu nyema mu about rose flower no. Rose flower no first of all because of at times for you to gain your understanding in these flowers that we are showing you no I have devised a mechanism whereby I will search for the botanical name, the elements it carries, the chakra it has, the energies that it gives the human body no. Ni nyina no message ni nyina na me de aka ho intinu say oh who be treat you obi a you know say sa plant we e bia nipa ne de abase menye ade menye pen we na ma no me di we na boma me na metimi aye pen we. So you will know most formulas. What we learn here no, is called formulas. We are learning the basics of formulas, and these formulas no, are for spiritual purpose using herbs, and that is what we are treating today. Spiritual purpose using herbs. And what the kind of herbs are you flowers, and then we are starting with rose flower. Rose flower and run on here but na network na hadwen so yanko the botanical name for rose flower rosa nti say what is obi ka say rosa na ebi anipa na very scientist then you should know say that rosa no is referring to rose plant okay and I said the rose flower. Now this rosa no it has elements. So because the elements are these are characteristics. Remember, say everything be a free Mother Earth. No, say only fire, no water, only water, no or yekika. But just what I say. Be a free Mother Earth. Mubiano or this element. Rose flower no water. The characteristics the element or water. It be patcho. True water no element in the botanical name rosa and the element that is the characteristics only free Mother Earth mobile no we are all from obia bibia wo assassin sui every Mother Earth mu na buy but just what I say ni nyina free Mother Earth mu and a buy. And if Mother Earth munkuandia, these elements, no, you bear one of it. One bear one, you bear 2, 3, 4. But just what I say, you bear one of it. Now, rose flower, no, dear, or no one. If I told me the rose flower, that was na on my hair, send it here. Your blue rose flower, your red rose flower, your green rose flower, your white rose flower, your even black rose flower. Now, and then you better hear the basics of it. You go deeper. A time will come where you buy, you better treat say offer blue rose flower, and then it me here blue rose flower. When we treat it in future, it generates favor and other things. We will learn all that. Green brings your soul, generates, it uplifts, or it gives you abundance of money. But just what I say, how do you apply it? We will learn how to apply all these things. And you know, Monshe and also yes, that is it. Black rose flower. It is who be done, but we yan share no color, yan natural. What I will say, the leaves are there, and then the flower itself, and also honum, and then the yellow one, and also the leaves are there, and then the flower no. And it tells you say it has a plant, and then that plant bears this flowers. But because the flowers have gained popularity due to their physical benefits and then their spiritual benefits as well, no, we tend to pay more attention to those flowers than its plants. But that's what I say. You know, we have to bear it in mind. The element that rose flower has is water, and then the astrological also benefits. Okay, when we talk about this astrology, it's about certain things that has influence. Okay, this could be it's not part of this universe, but it's also in connection with this universe, and then what they do no have impact on mankind. For instance, the sun. Okay, the sun, at times people refer it to be a planet on its own. Okay, a planet on its own, and then the moon too as a planet on its own as well. Let me tell you what the sun does for mankind. The sun gives us warmth, because without warmness there's no way you and I can survive. When you go to Europe, when you go to the States, when you go to these cold areas, so during winter no, bills are very expensive. Why? Because obia feel cold into no oka mu krampo na ubon so heaters so temperature kotomo heater this is so ufie heater ya so si edum heater be 5 minutes kwara ho yira na wo de o koda wa hihye wo ho. This is telling you say this the sun na wo ho no na my heat free of charge no is a way of it also giving it to nature. It's the sun heats the earth. Okay, acquire say the earth is deriving its energy from the sun. But that's what I say. It is deriving its energy from the sun. It is oviana or honomono. Say ebia be bibia mobia. Obetimi aka chan say ebia twen ebo time we ya ko na kokoye. You are using the sun as a compass for that purpose of work now. Oh yeah, many panel. And you have to be waza. You are in my class, no. You have to understand all this and the astrological, these astrological things that surround us, no. We will treat that one as well in time to come for you to gain understanding, because you cannot do this work or you cannot understand and graduate when you don't know those astrological names and what they do for us. And then that is movement and related positions of bodies that has influence in this world or not on the natural world. So for instance, the sun hitting the earth, for anything beneath it to have energy to grow, to bear fruits and other things, no, it's a way of it giving it to this physical world I want. But just what I say, and there's a way and also some impact in the spiritual aspect. Now let's look at Ninuanumbi to say Venus, Libra, thyroid and cancer. These are some of the influencer. So we use sunflower now. It opens those. It gives you that avenue for Venus and those other Serena to have impact on you. And what does Venus do for you? What the ABA money panel do you spiritually know? When you use it, it will give you those benefits spiritually. You have to know all this and then jot them down. It say ABA Obia Bawon chain. Now or say me pese medmentumpo me pese medmanye we ya now be man of directions and now man of formless. Okay, what we are learning here is called formless. Man of formless formula now the many panel ebia wafa rose flower wafa a little bit of alligator pepper they can one portion ama and a formula amani pan so onkonko use now that formula now yamani pan so onkonko use no formula of it's a solution to a problem. It's a solution to a problem. Until you need to understand those formulas very, very well. Don't joke with it. Producer, you're ready now. Find the next image, so when we get there. Now, so when you use the rose flower now, any of them, the basic benefits that you derive from it in terms of the astrological aspects, Venus, Libra, Taurus, and then Cancer. These are the things you derive from it. Until you say, always bear in mind, say, you have to first of all know your patient and know, say, be patient. Is he or she okay with Venus or Libra? You have to study all those things and know how you be able to apply it on them. And I've already shown you the basic steps how you can scan someone once they visit you and know what to apply to them for their solutions to whatever problem they came with. And then in terms of the 7 spiritual centers in the human life, that is, I'm talking about our human system has an energy center. It has energy centers, okay, within us, and it's called chakra. Can you put it on, please? Most of us, but so also the helps. You need to understand all this. You need to understand all these elements. The first one, one say a line, and chakra na it said dex. Say I see the air bueno, hence I and I did them. First one, crown, crown chakra. Second one, third eye. Third one, throat. Until one say I say dex. And now fourth one, heart. Fifth, solar plexus. Yanko class yankwana. And then your chakra, the root, which is the last one, the roots. And see, one say our energy centers, a bar from the sky, babidu, set ni peduano, our spiritual aspects, your roots in suemo, meaning say it's telling you, say, sena plant tieno, sana in the pansotie. It's in the men who say, we are planting in me, anyhow, but treat it as you treat yourself, or you expect the plant to treat you, and it will give you all those goodies that it has. But just what I say, so we use rose flower now. It gives you all the 7 bodies of chakra. Have it in mind. And on that's no. Say down it starts from the head, which is the crown, all the way to waist na se no say no nti wahwa nipa no wa trance na waka ne na to so baba bia ote no eye ne nase hanom say no eye ni waist mu honom no ho na eba bepem nti edi nyina ye dex ni nyina ye dex nti no me pacho mo nhye ne so se wo ye bibia mo bi na se nipa no pe this episode on elevate these elements and as energies are then you can use this. And then let's look at another energies as a amount and self-love, abundance, ability, how to balance how to balance this chakra now, and that's no. You know, if you don't know how to balance it, you will make a lot of mistakes. And it's how to balance your chakra now, it goes a long way to help you. And you know, how do you balance this your chakra? How do you balance this your chakra? So when you use the rose flower now, and maybe when you use it for bath or other things now, or burning it as incense now, depending on what you are using it for, no, it balances that chakra in you. And you know, maybe you want to see things beyond this physical realm. It will open the portal for you to see, and before this portal can be open, no, that spiritual abilities or energies in you, no, has to be open before you can access those things. Time is coming. I will take those chakras one after the other and explain for you to understand. And you know, bear it in mind. So if you use rose flower, it gives you these energies: self-love, abundance, ability, beauty, chakra balancing, blessing, dreams, spiritual. That is prophetic dreams. When you dream and then it comes true, that is a prophetic dream. And then it controls your emotions as well. It gives you the ability to control your emotions. Obi on control emotions. I just say obi chireno your way, and your spiritual healing. Okay, it can also help you. Healthy relationship, whatever it is. If you have rose flower now, we use it will go a long way for you to have a very cordial office friendship or whatever it is. And a protection. It say unprotected one, okay, from evil mouth, evil hand, evil eyes, any other bad energies. When you use the rose flower now, it goes a long way to help you. And then it is also used for purification. When someone wants to purify him or herself, what graduate you want to start your own center whereby people can come to you as a seer. People will come to you and then learn so many things or seek your knowledge in whatever spiritual issues that you are going through. Okay, for instance, let me start from my own house. My dad, Bishop, your boy, what he does is, when you come, he doesn't just see you and then start telling you what to do. No, he has to screen you. Okay, and my children with the basics. How I'll bet me a screening. If you don't know, when you join a class, I think say it will go a long way to help you. You are screened into, you know, before you are giving something for spiritual use. You know, already know. Wona o many pan, you know the not and the do's of that thing out the many panel. But also what I say. And you know, for instance, they be catch themselves. Never sacrifice one blood to gain for one blood to gain, because so yeah, whatever bath our year to peace or to appease Mother Earth, no, it will be in vain. It will be in vain. I remember also for be Yebi man congregation, and now the congregation is one of the most richest and peaceful congregation that you can ever see in Africa. People travel all over the world to come and visit this church. Why? Because this, the one who started the foundation of the church, you know, did made sure say members no more na obia make peace with Mother Earth. And if you are in my class, na say make peace with Mother Earth, na ebia you don't know the processor, would be make peace with Mother Earth, me patrol consult your class your study group leader, or consult your study group leader. He or she will guide you as to how you will make peace with Mother Earth. You will make peace with Mother Earth. And once you make peace with Mother Earth, you have anything that is being a blockage in your life. For you to gain your spiritual impact anyway. Once you go through that bath now, it be does no matter what say Emma a block hole, whatever tongues that prevent you from moving, that pierce you when you are moving, it's clears, and then you have a smooth road to access into but when you want to first of all do something for someone spiritually, screen the person and know the kind of energies that the person has, and then the kind of energy that at the end of the man also know, and also into your emotions, okay, spiritual healing, healthy relationship, protection, purification, romantic love, okay. Yeah, some of the things are or the energies that rose flower goes with. All the rose flowers has it, but a beyond the blue or we but and then you share that side, you heard the other side, you share the general one. So and then your spiritual aspect as well, and for you to see, for a portal to be open for you to see, not then on it means your senses of seeing the spiritual world has also opened for you. I don't know if you are to baby. Nipa na sure say no start say onimu baby a you or she is able to tell you you are from here, you did this, you did that. It's a portal that has opened into to say metian saying comment ba me share comment na at the same time me share the points so no is the same thing, so it opens. Oh okay, your friend was saying say na yo nipa no discipline who to the extent say the senses of seeing beyond this physical realm no wetimi do that level no nti no ono no what that ability no to see what you cannot see. He or she can tell you say ebia the problem that you are going through no one ebia way akoye nti na we go through that way no nti if you discipline yourself very well now you use rose flower for directions and other the formula for rose flower for directions it will go a long way to help you for you to achieve your spiritual purpose, for your senses of seeing beyond this physical world. When the portal opens, you will be able to see it. The rose flower is the queen of all flowers. But your display rose flower any of it at all. The rose flower is unique. When you talk about flowers there are so many flowers that we have in this planet, but the rose flower is the queen of all. Why is it the queen of all? Its beauty alone and the energies that it carries is beyond all flowers. The beauty alone and the abilities, the things, it is the only flower that has the 7 chakras. So you can imagine others do have it, but the energy that rose flower carries beyond. The rose flower is the queen of flowers, and except in all things related to love. Okay, so aspect of things related to love is one of the things that rose flower it means. So if enyema wo famu maybe obi aba won chen say be pacho mawarisem pacho betimi ye free so me da ase mawarisem aye basa anyway when you apply rose flower etimi bua no me twa me ho na me num so mra na se ye ba ye beto aso from mawarisem aye basa ekwan be na be fa so be issue rose flower now already no and as a relationship now wo na very romantic ama move on ye twa ye mo mra producer me da ase.
When you're the host of Spiritual Drive Show, she am a mama play career playing power, the power of life, Herbal Center, and I was Spiritual Drive Show. So, aha, near share home near my bit say, Obeda Sudana winning Obida, Obasudana Woody, and I said, Obi, our pioneer one, our dying, and I said, Yari bit is a stroke, diabetes, hepatitis B. And I said, oh, pet, I will. I be discussing in our show. So, there was a your bomb pie amount, one of the bomb pie amount. There was a dear draw council, a draw away, and also, and the back count. I'm a winner,
and auntie, she a many disciple. If you're then you will be a brave on a tree.
I will click TV. Now, be in Shira.
Akwaba eba Telegram class. Students, me gidi say mo jot down mo note because exam time do one more vigilators am efa wo no. They will be very strict. There's no way I'm waiting me cheat into no. Mo make sure say mafa angels as vigilators na say uchu fi na wo ko cheat ya. You should know say one way or the other no. Omo ebe chiwo into no. Bear that in mind. Bear that in mind. You can't cheat in these exams. Comments kakra ba yen reading na yen to us Isaac Boatin, Mr. Isaac Boatin was say hi Mr. Isaac Boatin. Mr. Isaac Boatin be must say I need office number. Oh okay, but Mr. Isaac Boatin me pacho me de be ma and Ramatu Kosa or say watching you live from UK for your church nyina. Baby obi a wo bia nso a ohwen by this time so enchia every Telegram class ekoma obi bia ejidi se musua de na ebebo am pa so na Mr. Isaac was give office line okay Frederick Amankra was say greetings reverend greetings Mr. Frederick me pacho click office line in here +233 244 795 267 nti me pacho ubetimi afre se wo fra de wo bia no Eraba no eno obeka na Jacqueline Kwasicho or say hi Jacqueline me gidi say ohun ye awie gidi so ohun ye enti obi aba won chen or say I'm going through I'm having issues with love ekwan ben na me fa so ametimi asolve me love. Now let me tell you, anything that has rules in it, okay, automatically, depending you are using the right one. Now let's start with the red rose. The red rose is known for its love carrying energies. But just what I say, it's love carrying energies, and it controls emotions as well. It directs you how to use your emotions for good benefits. You can use your emotions for bad benefits, and at the same time use the emotions for good as well. Now let me give you one example. I quite remember about 2 years ago there was something that I needed. Okay, I will not mention the name. And obi ba mention office tinipa ne ba no na mo bibi wo honom and I'm so ade we wo ha no me so and I'm the man nipa no nipa no pie free office or call dam as remember that so call na then third person over office one no na ade na me hwehwe no enu bi ni kra na o de bre me. So on say that when you are able to control your emotions and you know say let me give this thing out because I don't need it now with the man whatever that you are thinking of no make sure say you are making a good thinking. Whatever that you control within you, anything make us say mothers and fathers, whatever you pour out from your mouth onto your children no enu na bam nti say you be a open cursing your children and other things are jai because nkofo ma won so ma ye no if omo mama and papa no curse you ma they wouldn't get to that stand. Nti I was saying how if you are a student in my class or by bonia how you find a way to correct the child because I have a open crab no do baby ofum anything na create na in such a way say there are laws as ofum you can go and then amend and then you are released from that kind of punishment that you will gain out of the mistakes you made. And you have to have it in mind say ofum men try say obey nyama bebree a ebetia no out of your mouth. Control your emotions. Nti no whereby a nipa na ba or say mihia say ebia nipa asumasi manage ne ho. Me shi oba we me she me we manage ne ho. E kwan be na mefa so a metimi aye. Say me pa cho rose flower, red rose flower no. Say unya ne candle okay. Na otro mu mienu din na wo de hye ho. Na oshia when you light the candle na remember say una oyama nipa no on fa mani pan so nkoye wo una oyama no why because any second ni dum e na ebie nipa no so ni fi ode ko no like the second na bedum enti no say una oya you should make sure say your environment is very okay so all light candle e be hia kusita ma bedum eno abedum on its own but just what I say aha enti no nipa no de candle ne ba then you are don't what so be pacho men me who have let me say this way, let your emotions follow the formulas that you are or the directions that you are doing on behalf of the person. So oyen is ubo say within the shortest time no there are certain coincidences that happens in life, and before it will happen in the physical aspect not as spiritually but just what I say until you are able to tell say adie we ebia for instance utifie onyehwe o se mame nkomo na me nkoto 1 or 2 bi ukọ ya ototo yi na ni nipa na koshia okay, and this is someone who affection emma in the course of meeting the person no okay already na rose candle no ebia aso ya somehow ama ahyewi ana waso mani pa na ma ahyewi omu hia these energies na yabobo so in the beginning no they will come together to make sure say that connection no will come and to be the next time you be nipa no obeba no oba say oh me by say bo minya eye odo obo menya this love now obo na menya no and I say formulas are use here eye genuine formulas is not formula that is strictly going to change the person's mind. Say ebia forgets. No, it's not forgets. Forgets cannot last. Once he or she gets whatever that they need, they are satisfied and then they leave you, they leave the victim hanging. But that's what I say. Forgets cannot last. But when you use natural remedies like the flowers in a positive purpose, spiritually, no, it diverts to become physical. But just what I say, and there's no way it will die. When you use bodies to get something, who say it will not last. But when you use the original way of making things last, now you can get it. So you can get red rose candle, and then you will burn it. Say, oh, shia, you can even smell the aroma of rose in it. You can smell the aroma of rose in it. And you know, this is one example, mama. And then makasa for red no want to know. Red is for the love, and you know, bear it in mind. Dried and fresh rose are used in a wide variety of spells and rituals. If you say spells and rituals, that is the formulas. Formulas, putting things together to gain spiritual results. Putting things together or putting herbs together to gain spiritual results. And for instance, you need a little bit of the dry rose flower, you need a little bit of ginger, you need for whatever you are using. I'm just citing an example. That doesn't mean say also we no. And you know, whatever that you are using no for no will determine say you use the fresh one and I say the dry one no. You will dry rose flower. Producer patch over to search dry rose flower. They are to now omuhu say that how we dry it here. You will dry rose flower or flower need to be dry. But just what I say, dry rose flower or honum. A dryer, you can burn it as incense. You can use it to bath. You can do so many things with it. But just what I say, when we get to the physical aspects now, you be say edible. It's not poison. It's not poison. It's edible, and when it's you have it in your food that and you use it for the right purpose, it is very delicious. the things that we can, there are two things that we can derive from the dry or the fresh rose flower, and these two things are what rose water and rose oil. Rose flower water and rose oil. These two things and what we derive from. And then so serve for spiritual purpose. Then serve for spiritual purpose. Pacho edaso. Good. Into dry rose flower no. Ena edaso no. And this is how it's here. It's then serve for the same purpose, because their flower is said to have the most positive energy of living thing on the planet. So it has a very positive energy. Say a dryer saying it and that's no. Say a dryer no saying it. You two bones out on so my crispy bones are starting boo. You can grind it and then or blend it to get it a very in a smooth way. Be pacho me dasi. Ubetimi a year free so. And see the rose flower has positive energy, sir. Say enyama nkoye ewo ya brabo mu a na se uyusu a e ma good results out of it. Enyama nkoye ewo abrabo mu no se ebia obi aba won chen in future na wa pass out na oye adiama na kai hu se odi rose plant and rose flower no ebika formula na uyusu e dia ye manipa no a it goes a long way to help the person. Your rose water or no rose water no and also our directions are and you what dry rose flower na kasanso and also what there and also timi okay rose flower na the dry one no and I say even for instance say obi yare okay obo say yakwa koma no flowers head e kono obo say rose na majority na you rose o heli rose no kono mu no na build that the spiritual aspect no all these energies na me kan no na build into no chakra also has a way of healing the human body. But just what I say it's in there was I remember say it was 7 properties of the chakra, okay, right, started from the crown to the roots and what these things into no it can ebia will get its own what's a healing no either say ebekwa so where it is very advanced either they would light the candle itself with rose no in the room where yare for no and I say they will give the person rose flower, and that is when those around know exactly what is wrong with the person. But just what I say is you say the obia bro depending on the nature of nipano it be a spiritual things wakwe bibi na ye na spiritually affecting no be. For instance Ghana hanum di enim say duabo hanum bebre, okay, duabo hanum bebre we are no we are bodua we are you saying na nipa na was started beginning by nipa no show certain symptoms say early stages then you can resolve it very easy within a few days. But say advance by chronic case say we use rose flower nipa na it goes a long way to help the person. All you need is the rose water no water ya mix it with rose flower no to extract the medicinal portion or component in it into the water into no or extract whether blue whatever no that you are using for the person no you are extracting into you smell the water as rose flower. But just what I say na rose flower smell no sana obe smell insuo no sa insuo yi fama nipa no enware, okay, fama nipa no enware ebia everyday bia be prepare bia ma no de dware no sa for 7 days, okay, obo say obe dware be wie no na a purify no won say ye ka energies no there was purification bi wom nipa no akoye say those who love pets, you have a dog na wo dware kraman no dware kraman no na wako di agro akoye ne hu fia ba, but maybe this pet sleeps in your bed won't be man koda in that condition me patch also what I say nti no ebia obedware no ayusu hand dryer e dey blow no ho ama ne ho awo ansa na ebia wakwakoda, especially those who live outside omo very familiar with what I'm saying. Nti no you have to bear in mind say it's the same thing enipa no se nya kese na agu ne ho fi enti efi na wo no ho no ema ba bia dia oye bia no ntimi nye now ebomu na ba physical etubon say na ne first start hye ne na start tatai wa hwe abeka say kidney issues na nipa na nya but na duabo spiritual it's when you have rose water now you so many panoa it goes a long way to help say nipa na quite a distance or mea na bia yan fan say meme wo Ghana ha nipa no wo different country or different groups wa dia obetimi aye as someone who is learning from my class and say get either the rose candle, okay, get either the rose candle. If you get the black rose candle now, it will go a long way because it's very powerful when it comes to these things. Or black rose incense. When unya sa candle, yeah, what you do is say when you light it and then you meditate on it for some time, you are able to transform from where you are, like portal. The portal opens for you to see the person and whatever that is wrong with the person, and you are able to touch the person. And once you touch the person, no, he or she gain that spiritual strong ability, no. Obegini into no say whatever that you are born free by, no, what reverse ama nipa no ho no. Into either the person is closer to you. No man use what I need the jar. So meanwhile, get the incense or the candle, and I say oil no, not burning in the name of the person. No, ebetono. Into ebia you mention the person's name, then you say you pray. It's a case prayer. It doesn't matter say ebia okwa ko bompa na akomo so ko bompa. No, prayer is something from your heart. I will pour out your desire. Say, oh, I wish say we be I told you about certain things that. Something that I needed. Obi buy me the baby chair no. The third person room no class there no and not the chair me. So it tells you how things work. Okay, if you don't give what you have in your hand, there's no way you can receive. There's no way you can receive. So you need to have that in mind. Once the person is there, no, the incense and that candle now you are burning, no, will go a long way to help the person to come out of that negative energy now surrounding. Why? Because the rose flower has a very, very positive energy within it. It is very difficult to overcome it. Very difficult to overcome it. And most people are in a part of their daily activity. Either they will bath with the rose soap, they rub themselves with the rose lotion, they spray with the rose essential oil or the rose spray. Everything that they do, no, the rose. Why? Because they've studied much about the rose, and then they know what it does for you and the energy that it carries. Because remember, it is the queen of all flowers. Okay, the queen of all flowers. It tells you how powerful queens are. You know, queen mothers are not easy. They are not easy to deal with. Okay, so okona ko fubon kwa no ahwe ya in the course of we no wan ko hia obi a abadaye wonu mu a obetimi a order for you to be executed. But just what I say. So our order crampo no a wotimi ekoshe be man achi na ono ma instructions. So it tells you how powerful women are. So if the rose flower no is being referred to as queen of all flowers, it tells you how powerful it is. The next one, me pacho, hibiscus. Hibiscus. I hope say class, me pacho, and then mu understanding no, ho mu follow ni yepa. And one network ni hadrin. The botanical name is hibiscus rosa senesis. Senesis ni SINENSIS. Rosa na ye the normal rosa na ye kind of say rose the botanical name ye rosa na ye ROSA pacho and also elements are or one or the free onya free mother earth one water and a fire and you say o the yard am obi a enye obi akeke na obetimi e dey bibia ma no obi wo no mu a na ni elements are or one say odi water and fire ayema no a ebe ha no nti you have to bear in mind say obehu the kind of element depend on the astrological way no so ye Venus, Mars and a Scorpio. Venus, Mars, Scorpio. And it has only one chakra, which is the the chakra not to so back. Not much sure which one that I'm talking about. Chakra. The chakra, no, it only has one, which is the chakra. And that's all. That's all. Good. I'm talking about the SACRAL. And no one ewo. It is a ode ye adia mobia. You need to be very careful. Say, I didn't know the yama nipa. You know nipa no ne enyema or which is it is the sixth one. The sixth one. It has the sixth chakra. Okay, it has the sixth chakra, and the energies that it carries, no, independence. When someone is under bondage, okay, someone is under bondage. Nipa no, for instance. Oh, you do be a bro. You cast a spell on the person, you know. Nipan and no, the idea pen or the yeno. Okay, for instance, madness need that kind of way, no. Say, and yet, a we and a nipan econom and a spiritual. Okay, the person is under bondage. Only no, you under something. Independence gives you independence. Okay, something is controlling you. It gives you independence, freedom, personal glory. Say. Obi wo hodo na no nyam no enkosora when we use hibiscus mano for spiritual purpose, it goes a long way to help the person. But obetimi ayi chakra na free so be that say. And then it has harmony, it gives you passion, and then it also balance your chakra as well. It has balancing chakra ability in it, and it has natural catalyst. And then it is very good for relaxation. Very good for relaxation. Let's see how it works for us spiritually. The hibiscus is known for inviting beautiful and loving and also strong and confident. It invites into your life. When you use the hibiscus flower, now it invites into your life beauty, love, strong, and then confidence. And see, if you are not confident, start using the hibiscus. If you are in my class, it will be our class, but on casa or show or bekasa crana or phone or babekasa. None of your machine no aside at one. I will recommend for you the hibiscus flower. No, start taking it, and it will go a long way to help you. It will go a long way to help you. It will start taking the hibiscus flower. How do we use it? It is perfect for both spiritual and physical benefits. For both spiritual and physical benefits because of its force of fire and water. So when we get to the physical one, you understand the reason why in here almost say a good for physical. But we are talking about why it has water and fire in it. And what it does, because of the water and fire that it has in it, you know, it is able to boost your confidence, your strongness. It is able to boost all these things, and your way of showing love to it boosts it as well, and then it brings out your inner beauty. It brings out your inner beauty. This flower can be added to portions and teas. So you can add it to a formula. Maybe you are preparing something medicinal or a candle or oil for someone. You can add hibiscus to it. If the person is not bold, so obako school, obano nye bold, untimi nkasa wo school, obano ye bulen wo school, get the hibiscus and then start. You get the hibiscus flower, no. Either you make it as a tea, and I say make it derive the oil from it and then use it for the child. Okay, but say the senses of spiritual strongness, no, will begin to grow. The spiritual beauty, no, will begin to grow. Certain things be a ema omubule no wo hono e wo school no ana omujojo no wo ho e wo school no ema oba no etimi enya that is self glory in that way nyina otibinya intimi say obi ba na say ebi adwuma mu obi atu ne asim so ni we ya then you should know say odi hibiscus eye enyamama no a it will go a long way to help the person. And as dipa no hibiscus no ni flowers no dry dry manufenya tea no nom. Okay, manufenya tea no nom. I believe so we all know the process of drying things for spiritual purposes and even for medicinal purpose no. And yes, all drying under the sun no. To say a hanuma high kui not all dry no. One on one time no or they dry. Nutrients a woman na no ejinem empienko. The sun was a heaty mother earth so no. Okay. Ubon say there's this heat here and also it bounces back to right into what's an air corner, the heat can carry or would carry the energy that lies within these flowers no away into no pacho yenche and also so. And when you use the hibiscus for tea, your chakra no it is able to balance your chakra as well, so it balances it, and the experience it will give you no will be encouraging for you to even maintain or start using it as your daily as part of your daily food. For instance, after what did you know before did you know ultimately the hibiscus as a tea, and then it will help you. It will help you gain your independence. It say obi or madness anyway one so. Na say madness na nyewi and economy ye and I say mboni bi no economy na madness na ba na spiritual me pacho. Say oye hibiscus tea many pano no start to say or no more for some time more. Spiritually no clear no man freedom, okay, man gaining independence free such bonding na wakwakushim, and as a spell na ya cast upon the person as a spiritual catalyst. Dry hibiscus flowers can be added to any spell and ritual for which you need quick results. So if you need quick results for whatever it is, I don't know whatever you are going through, or I don't know whatever issue that will be presented to you in future, say issue ni ba me pacho, make sure say the hibiscus flower and will fit. That is why they be make say mun jot down notes. I will try my possible best say points I may jot down. Say be better no more before we better no. Me make sure say I will make them into a pamphlet, a PDF pamphlet. Now me the member group leaders no. Na omoni mo share until the amount here from ebia nyama ma church no ni nyina will be in the pamphlet in a PDF form where you can open it on your phone. Say ebia PDF no dey very difficult ama wa uba click front desk ubetimi enya the hard copy of whatever that match no in the pamphlet no na wo dey work to one for ebia exams time we say na ba ibusa question ho nkyerɛw aka 2 minutes na ye call. I believe say ene class no I make impact me patcho ye wo comment on Facebook producer say your comment wo ha na wo dey amai kai hu say click Telegram class ubetimi ahwe Facebook, and then Facebook click TV, and YouTube also click TV patcho click TV na ye see ni bi enye ke patcho comments or okay all right comments ka kan so asa ba wo YouTube ti ma me read na yemfa ene de no Rosemary Boatin or say I tried to call yesterday but no one answer. What time should I call? Mpacho wo beti ma phrases here. I hope so free office line or the 244795267. I hope so now free mpacho free. Say why free? Maybe a time our friend na nipa no wasori kakra nti mpacho san free bi nti enra dia ta network ni edit ya yentimi amount the smooth presentation of our journey, how to you can use flowers for spiritual purposes no. The enra series ni starting na network ni high yentimi anya no, and then media bro nyame adom achina mesamba na me de another types of flowers and swabrel and what we can use it for spiritually. Because flowers are very good, so if you have flowers in your house, take care of them. You don't know which of them that I will mention that you have in your house that can benefit you and your family.